So hi guys, and welcome to another video. So I'm going to just briefly give a market review on what is currently happening. As you can see, this was my markup and there's a break and there's nothing for me to mark from here. So it's just to be following price. And as you can see, we have not created an important low yet. We have not broken an important low yet since when price is going from this place until this grab liquidity and it grabbed here. So most of us will be anticipating it to push up. That's if you are trading the concept important candles, right? You are trading important candles. So what I will be looking at is 50% of this zone, for which price is trying to mitigate to go up because this is a zone. It grabbed a lot of liquidity. So it might likely still go up. But for today, what I can see is this. So if you are from this time frame, you can see this move, right? This move. Let's go to 50 minutes so that you see it clearly. So from this up to this down, so you can see this is what we have. I think this is the low, not this one, but this one. This is lower. So this is what I would have during this particular session. This is the New York session. And what am I spotting? Remember, I said I would have had an entry somewhere around. Let me mark it up. Yeah, I still have it. Because all these are inside this particular candle, this candle here. So we have this as a zone because it grabs liquidity, 50%. So this is what we have. Let's go to 15 minutes. So stocks within this range is what we are looking out for. So I'll pay attention when price gets here. When price gets here is when I'll pay attention. But for now, if I'm going to look for more sales, that's more sales, I have this high and this and that low and this high marked up. So this is a trigger entry. So if price should retrace, I'm looking at this zone now to enter from, which is 50% of this. Although we have this, we have a supply zone here. This supply zone here, and which is what I'm paying more attention to. But this grabbed liquidity, okay, it has been mitigated almost 50%, but not. So I'm looking at this. If I'm to take it the price lower, I will have something like this. Something like this. My stop above this low because this high. Because if it should pass this place, I feel it is going to run it. Because everything has been mitigated, unless for this. And yeah, this is not an A plus setup, but this is what I would consider. Probably even not up to there, maybe here. Some just here, but I don't just take trades and just tap or have to confirm before I take an entry. And should price reach here before then I will consider this invalid because I want to see what price will do on this low. When it gets here, will it break it or not? So for now, this is what I have. And if you want to go to the lower time frame for more confirmation, you see in the lower time frame, I still have a supply zone here. I still have a supply zone here in the lower time frame, and I still have one up here. So you see what I'm saying? It is not an A plus setup for me, but I wouldn't have taken. But for what has already happened, let's see if I would have had something in the earlier session. I don't want to do a lot. Which session is this? Okay, this is London from here to here. So this is all London. So if I'm going to mark the London high and low, this is the low. Where is the low? This is not the low. This is the low. So this might serve as liquidity, and this is a high. So depending on how price will even react to this, remember I don't trade liquidity concepts. Just put that at the back of your mind. So this is the London high. You understand? So those people trading those liquidity, that's um, session liquidities. There are different liquidities. So they are likely looking at this. Should price not close here, they will target here. You understand? But that's not. If you notice how I mark my own, it's not even what I'm saying. So I know a bit about liquidity too, but I focus just on trigger entry targets because I don't want to complicate stuff. So I just want something that's my mentees and my fellow subscribers will understand. Just because it's complicated doesn't mean it should always work. So even support and resistance have leverage in some of these concepts more. So would have this, but remember, we don't want to be marking this as resistance. Why? Because we are in a bullish trend and we don't know what price is going to do. Unless price breaks the second one, that breaks this. So let me show you what I'm saying. Let's go to 3 hours, right? You see this low. This low is a very strong one. Unless this candle breaks here, I now understand that an important candle has broken. And you don't want to just go based on candle. You want to go on structure first. So if price should do something like this, so just like we are going in an uptrend, right? Until you see one and you see second, then you are sure that this one will hold because this might just be a liquidity grab to move up. You understand? So until you see the second one like this, then you are sure. Until you see it come here and it reacts as if it wants to reverse here, then you can go for it. And if not, sometimes it does something like this. Sometimes it will not even return, it will stay here and do something like this. So you understand what I'm saying? If you understand liquidity and stuff, and sometimes it will even come back down to this place before it makes a very long move like this. Or it might come here, do its jaga jaga, take some liquidity, and still go back up. So I'm not here to teach you how price move. I'm only saying my view on what I'm seeing now. So if you want to know more about how I trade and stuff, there's a Discord community I'm building with other traders, of course, where we actually are going to be taking you guys on, teaching you guys how to trade. And for now, early birds are supposed to have something. I've not discussed this with them, but I know we are going to talk about it and stuff like that. So whatsoever that will come out of it, just anticipates the Discord community where traders can come learn together. Like it is going to be very massive because we are merging a lot of concepts, not to one actually. Different people will teach you what you want to learn. So whatever you are looking for, there are a lot of people. There are people there to teach you. So just anticipate it. And when I'm going to launch, I'm going to inform you. But till then, I'll see you on the next one. Peace and love.